Mr. Watt.
Good evening, Bante.
Good evening, Mr. Watt.
If you know, I'm going to probably change my name to make it much easier for
Right,
people to know who I am. My
right,
mother is in Florida, so
right.
he is. She is. I'm surprised she's present, but thank you, Bante.
Mhm.
I will take care of things.
Thank you. Right. Everyone, please say it 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Very good evening to everyone. Today is the third session of 2026. And before we start, as usual, I won't do the same wish. May this session also help you to develop in your spiritual path at least a little bit, and may you be able to gain at least some inner peace and inner happiness. With that wish, we are going to start today's session. Now we began practicing the first step of breathing meditation 2 weeks ago. Right? You're observing the incoming and outgoing breath very mindfully, calmly, and patiently. So, when you practice this meditation technique, now you might have realized that you are doing a huge war, waging a huge war inside yourself, right? So many things come and so prevent you from concentration. Uh, one thing is the impatience. Impatience sometimes can come and become an obstacle in your practice. You have to understand, even the Buddhists and the other Pacceka Buddhists and the other enlightened beings, they also had to go through this very phase. This technique is not something, you cannot get so good results. So just like, as I always mention, just like you make quick noodles, it takes time. We have to work very patiently and consistently. So that's how we can gain results. All those great people who practiced this technique and accumulated great results, achieved great results. So their secret was hard work and continuation. So today, so with that determination, we have to keep on moving forward very patiently. Patience is very important. Uh, Throughout our day-to-day life, we let our mind to run here and there. Right? So within one Friday evening, you cannot bring, within 30 minutes, you can't bring it completely. So concentrated on your breath, right? So therefore, very patient. You have to be very patient with yourself, right? While maintaining your daily practice. So you have to keep growing forward. That's very important. So be patient with yourself, and uh, whenever your mind wanders away, right? So, for an example, when you start to practice meditation, you will be able to concentrate on one breath, two breaths, and three breaths. And after that, what happens is automatically the mind wanders away. Sometimes it wanders away towards your home, or sometimes it goes towards your office, or sometimes it wanders towards the past, and you concentrate on some kind of an incident which happened in the past, or some kind of a future fear. So, like that, the mind will get impatient and run. At such times, what you have to do is you have to be very patient with yourself without being feeling disappointed, without feeling frustrated. You have to skillfully maneuver your mind once again towards your meditation objective, right? And once again, without feeling any frustration, understanding that this is how I have uh, so this is how I have let my mind to be, right, in the past. So forgive yourself, and once again, so keep your entire attention on your breath and keep on working very patiently. And then uh, at the same time, you have to face another difficulty. So, physical discomfort. So, if you are a very new meditator, if you haven't practiced meditation before, then what happens is whenever you sit, uh, so you might be able to sit for 5 minutes without moving your body, 10 minutes without moving your body, 15 minutes without you moving your body. Then after that, real test begins. Physical discomforts, physical pains begin to arise. At such times, without being frustrated once again, so without developing anger towards your pain, so you have to be very patient with yourself, right? So what you have to do is at that time, since you are a newcomer, if you are a newcomer, you are allowed to change your posture. If the pain is unbearable, if you cannot manage that physical discomfort, then what you have to do is slowly, calmly, and slowly, please change your posture. Calmly and slowly, please change your posture. But uh, uh, whenever you redo your posture again, you have to make a very strong determination, right? So I'm not going to change my posture as much as possible. I will stay still. I will keep on practicing ardently, right? So with that determination, you have to keep on working again, right? That's how you have to deal with the physical discomfort, right? Then third obstacle is mental chatter. Your mind has so your mind you have uh, so you have trained your mind to chat all the time, and calmness is not your birthright, right? So always we keep on thinking about something, uh, so maybe something related to your office or house or past or future or something, right? You haven't let your mind to stay with the present moment most of your lifetime, right? Throughout most of your lifetime. So chatter is bound to happen at such times. Whenever such kind of so whenever some kind of a thought comes into your mind to bother you, so please tell yourself that I will think about this later on. Right now, let me start practicing ardently. with that thought, please keep on practicing ardently. And then next one is so judgments. So sometimes when you let's say someone is practicing for 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks this practice, then you realize that you still cannot concentrate your mind at all, right? So you still cannot concentrate your mind. Still your mind is wandering here and there. When you realize that, what you need to do is uh, you have to understand that all the other successful meditators who were in the past, they also had the same difficulty, right? Uh, what they didn't do was, the thing that they didn't do was criticizing themselves. Instead, so they looked forward and they kept on moving forward with the practice, right? So they kept on working ardently, right? So regardless of the result, and then gradually, so since due to their ardent, consistent, so hard work, they could avoid the wandering nature of the mind, and they could uh, fix their mind on the meditation objective.
Bante, excuse me. We've lost sound quality for. We have lost all sound contact with you online. Many apologies for interrupting. We still cannot hear you. No sound on our end yet.
Mr. Wal, how is it now?
We can hear you. I can hear you. If you can hear the Bante, please let me know in chat.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Right. Sorry about that to online students. Right. I was talking about the obstacles that you are currently facing because of when you're practicing meditation. One was the patience, and the other one was the physical discomfort. So, for the physical discomfort, I instructed that if you are a newcomer, you can change your posture. Uh, and then, so we were talking about the how to deal with mental chatter, and then also about judgments. And then, so dealing with emotions. So various kinds of emotions also might pop up when you are practicing meditation at such times. So what you have to do is you have to understand all these emotions, they come and go. They are not going to stay here eternally. Right? Therefore, so understanding they are impermanent and they are changing. So tell yourself, if you stay, stay. If you go, if you go. So you can go. I'm going to focus on my meditation. That is the most important thing for me right now. So then gradually, those they will also pass away. And then at the same time, lack of motivation. That is also another obstacle that you might encounter in your practicing meditation. You have to understand this is the best thing that you do for your life. Right? This is the best practice that you do for your life. If someone has a good mind, whatever the things that you do physically, and whatever things that you talk verbally, all those things are going to be wholesome things. Right? So you are going to say only wholesome words, and you are going to do only wholesome actions. And then, so if you have a impure mind, then most of your actions will be impure. Uh, so most of your physical actions and verbal actions will become impure. This is a journey um, that you do to make your mind pure. Therefore, this is one of the this is the greatest journey that you do, but not with legs, but through your mind. So ardently, please practice. So motivating yourself. The teachers they only can teach you. Buddha says, "Tumhi kichang atapang akka taro tatagata." The teachers only can instruct. They only can give you the guidance as they practice. So it is up to us whether to practice it ardently or not. So being compassionate towards yourself, please practice very hard. Right? Motivating yourself. And then next one is uh, sometimes when you don't understand the technique properly, it also will become an obstacle. Therefore, please try to understand the technique properly too. It is a very precious technique. This technique is 2,500 plus years old. It has given solace, peace, inner happiness to countless amount of people. So you are also going to be one of them if you practice that. So be compassionate to yourself. So with the loving mind towards yourself and then towards the other, please keep on practicing others. Understand the technique properly. And if you have any question about the technique, you can always ask questions at the end of the meditation session, or you can come a little early before we start the session, and then you can ask questions. If not, there are question and answer sessions that we schedule. So during those time, you can ask questions about it, right? Then please practice very ardent, very ardent with a very strong determination. And then, uh, so please understand that you are practicing first for the benefit of. and then you are practicing this meditation technique uh, for the benefit of others too, right? You are not going to keep the positivity that you develop inside with yourself. Later on, you are going to share the so physical and verbal actions, right, with the other people too, with the same wholesome, right? So please practice very ardently for your own benefit and for the benefit of others, right? With that understanding, so let's get ready to start the silent meditation session. Now, everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, and head straight. Then please keep your right palm on your left palm and let your whole body to relax. Let your whole body to relax. First, I'm going to be sincere respect and gratitude towards the Buddha, and after that, let's begin silent meditation session. Everyone, please calmly concentrate. Namo tesse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Namo tesse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Namo tesse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Itimiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Vijjacharane sampanno sugato lokamino Aruttero purise dhammasarati Sattadeva manusanam buddho bhagavati Swakato bhagavata dhammo Samdittiko akaliko Ehi opanaiko Macetang veditamu Vinyuhiti Supanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Unyumanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samichi Banipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadinam Chattari Purisa Yugani Ate Purisa Puggalam Ese Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuneyo Pahuneyo Nakineyo Anjali Kareniyo Anuterang Punyakhitam Lokasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, with a very patient, peaceful mind. Everyone, please start the meditation. Please pay your entire attention towards the breath which is coming in and going out. When the breath is coming in, please observe it up to the end of your nostrils and be aware that right now my breath it is coming. When the breath is going out, please be completely aware that right now my breath it is going out. If the breath is long, If the breath is short, let it be so. Just keep on being alone. If the breath is gross, if the breath is soft, just keep on being alone. So don't try to change the breath. Let the natural breath to come. Let the natural breath to go. Let it come naturally. Let it go naturally. Let it come normally. Let it go normally. Your job is just to observe the breath as it is. So everyone, please practice very ardently. Please keep on observing the breath very ardently. Develop inner peace. Develop inner happiness through your diligent practice. Through your diligent practice. Everyone, please start your meditation. May your meditation be very, very successful. Very, very successful. Now, if your legs are hurting, you can change your posture. If you can manage, please stay still without changing the posture. We are going to practice loving kindness meditation in brief. Loving kindness meditation in brief. Now, calmly, please spread your loving kindness first towards yourself. Please think, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards yourself first. Now, please move your attention towards your parents, towards your dear relatives, your teachers, and friends. Please think, may my dear mother, may my dear father, may my dear teachers, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards your parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Now, please spread your loving kindness towards the neutral people. Neutral people are the people who don't fall into the category of friends and who don't include in the category of enemies. They are the neutral people, people in the middle. Please spread your loving kindness towards them. May all the neutral people be well. May all the neutral people be happy. May all the neutral people be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards the neutral people. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards our enemies. Please think, may my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards your enemies. Towards your enemies. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Not only towards human beings, but also towards all kinds of animals. Let they be birds, reptiles, fish, or any other visible or invisible animals. So please spread your loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Please think. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness, your honest loving kindness towards all the beings in the world, all the beings in the world. Bhavattu Sambe Mangalam Rakhantu Sampriti Vatam Samme Buddhanubhavine Samme Dhammanubhavine Samme Sanghanubhavine Sada Sutti Bhavantuti Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Now everyone, calmly, please open your eyes. Let your whole body to relax from top to bottom, bottom to top. Now please join your palms together and say 3 times. Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, hope you all of you had a very good silent meditation time. It's not easy to tame the wild bull, but through perseverance, through your hard work, through your constant practice, it is possible. Whenever you practice, let your attention be united with the meditation object. Both of them should connect together without any separation. Your breath and your attention. So please practice until your breath and your attention become one. Giving you everything. So please work very, very hard. Very, very hard. Right. Then uh, this is now I'm going to give you the small break. If you want to drink water or if you want to go to the bathroom, you will be given 3-4 minutes. Then after that, if you don't have to drink water and you don't want to go to the bathroom, please remain inside. And after those 3-4 minutes, we are going to start today's description. And today I'm going to teach you about several meditation techniques that you can use as supportive meditation techniques. So for the success of supportive meditation techniques as aids for your breathing meditation. Right? Okay. Then please get ready for that. And now you can take your break. Thank you. Yes. Your name, അന്നത്തിന് കുഞ്ഞിനി പള്ളിയാക്കാൻ Everyone, please say it 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, now you are gradually improving in this meditation practice. And you're, as I mentioned earlier, you're practicing the first step of breathing meditation. So there are so many ways. There are so many ways that people try to develop concentration. I mean, inner calmness. So certain people listen to music, and they also think by that way they can develop inner calmness. And then certain people watch movies. By that way, they think that they can calm their inside. And there are so many other ways. Certain people go to clubs, and certain people do partying, and certain people dance. And by those ways, they think they can calm inside their inside. Yes, so those practices can calm down your mind for a very short period of time. But all those calmnesses, so they are always, we have to understand, uh, those calmnesses, they are very artificial, and they are temporary and shallow. Until your action keeps going. So until you keep on listening to the music, that calmness stays. Whenever music goes away, the calmness also disappears. Until you watch the movie, so the concentration stays. But whenever the movie ends, the concentration also ends. And at the same time, we cannot consider them as deep concentration. They are very shallow concentration, but still we are not going to condemn them. So certain people get benefited from it, right? But those concentrations, they are not deeper concentrations that they develop, right? And then certain people develop concentration by verbalization, right? So certain people chant mantras, for an example. In various religions, there are various kind of verbalizations that they use to develop concentration, right? Uh, Again, they also generate concentration, and they provide deeper concentration than the previous ones, listening to music or dancing or So, uh, so, so practicing verbalization, chanting mantras can can develop certain level of concentration, and that is deeper than the previous so than the concentration that we gain by doing the previous thing, right? And certain people do visualization, right? So or imagination, and by that way too, they try to develop concentration. That is also not bad, and it will also help to practice develop concentration. But those methods, they cannot take you all the way to the depth of concentration. But still, to a certain level, they also help you to develop concentration. But here, we are practicing this concentration meditation with an objective. We have a particular plan. We are not developing this concentration just to concentrate the mind. Right? Later on, our final goal is not to develop the deepest concentration. Our final goal is to use the very concentration that we generate, that we develop, to practice vipassana meditation or insight meditation. Right? Starting from January to April, we'll practice these breathing meditation. By that way, we'll develop concentration inside the mind. And later on, we'll use it to practice vipassana meditation. We are going to observe um, the reality of our mind and body, right? Mind and body using the very concentration that we develop, right? Uh, so in Vipassana meditation, you will be given the task to observe the sensations of your body. To feel the sensations of our body, we need a deeper, some sort of deeper concentration level. If not, you are not going to feel the sensations properly. Right? Therefore, uh, our final goal is not to develop the deepest concentration. Our final goal is to use the very concentration to develop wisdom within. What kind of wisdom? Wisdom about the reality of this mind and body as it is. Right? We are going to recognize who I am. So who so actually I am. Right? So we are going to recognize the real truth about yourself and the nature. Right? That's that. By that way, you are going to come out of all your negativities, and you are going to develop all your positivities, and have you are trying to form. By that way, you are trying to form a life where there is inner peace and inner happiness. So that is the final goal. As I always mention, it is just like so taking care of an abandoned well. Can you remember that, Simai? Right. So let's suppose there is a long abandoned well. Someone finds out this well, and this person wants to take drink pure water. Uh, pure water from this well. So what this person does is, first this person cleans the surface level of that well, right? So on the surface level, you can find old leaves and dead insects and such kind of things. So this person takes out all those trash out. this person takes all those trash out first. Then after that, this person uh, so then this person finds still the water is muddy and not good. I mean, not healthy. So what this person does is, first this person mixes uh, a, some kind of a chemical, right? A chemical to temporarily purify the water. It may be chlorine or any other chemical. And when you add chlorine, the mud, so it goes all the way to the depth, right? But uh, still, this is a temporary solution. Whenever the power of chlorine goes away, once again, the mud will come up, and then it will make the water impure, right? Then understanding that what that person does is, so so that person starts to empty the whole well, and that person takes the whole water out, and then that person get rid of all the mud which is at the depth, and then that person purifies the water sources, so that that person can that well can get pure water, right? Good water, new water. Then by that way, that person gains the opportunity to drink pure water from that well. In this practice too, first, by developing so nice qualities, moral qualities, what you do is, first you calm the surface level of your mind. You you calm down the surface level of your mind. Then after that, practicing concentration meditations like breathing meditation, what you do is, so you uh, so calm down the mind. It is just like adding chlorine to the water. When you practice concentration meditations, um, all all kinds of negativities, they get suppressed. It doesn't mean you can get rid of them, but they get completely suppressed, right? And then by practicing vipassana meditation and by developing wisdom, what you do is you get rid of all the negativities that you have, right? And then by developing loving kindness meditation, practicing loving kindness meditation is like to clearing water sources, right? There are four kinds of water sources in a well called the mind: loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. When you clear those water sources, then your mind will get filled with loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. You are trying to achieve such kind of mind. So ardently, please practice this meditation technique. Develop as much as concentration that you can, right, within these 4 months. Um, when you practice this concentration meditation, some of you might uh, uh, come across that for you, it's somewhat harder to concentrate at once, especially when you practice it at home. So you were instructed to practice meditation even at home, right? 5 to 10 minutes in the morning and 5 to 10 minutes in the evening. When you practice, uh, you realize you cannot you cannot concentrate at once, or when uh, uh, So when you sit, you realize that something that happened during the daytime is bothering you still, and you cannot. Yeah, it is overpowering your mind without letting you to concentrate on your breath. At such times, you can use certain supportive meditation techniques to calm yourself down before you practice breathing meditation. So let's start with certain techniques that you can use with your own breath. One is counting. You can use counting. So uh, so instead of observing the breath as it is, right, without any word, so you can start counting the breath. When the breath comes in, so please count it as 1. When the breath is going out, please count it as 2. When it is coming in, count it as 1. And when it is going out, count it as 2. So don't go beyond number 2. There is no number 3 and there is no number 4. Only number 1. So 1 and 2. Right? Incoming breath is number 1 and outgoing breath is 2. So like that. So start counting the breath. That will help you. Right? You can write these things down. If not, you forget. Right? So go. Do you have a book? Right? It's a video. Right. So you can use the counting method of your breath. Then second one is, uh, if not, you can use one. You can add verbalization. So you can select someone that you respect the most. Right? For an example, the Buddha. You use the word Buddha. Right? So when you when the breath is coming in, you can say you can name it as Buddha. Right? When the breath is going out, you can say the Buddha, the Buddha, the. Like that, you can observe your breath. Since you have a lot of respect towards the Buddha, then you will be able that respect that feeling of respect also will help you, and then you will be able to concentrate on your breath. But you should not do this all the way, right? Whenever you realize that your mind is calm, right? Now your mind is ready to concentrate on your breath, via breath. So stop those verbalizations, stop those countings, and start focusing on normal, natural via breath. And then, so that's one technique that you can use. And then the other one is walking meditation. Next one is walking meditation. If your mind is impatient, if something happened at your workplace or in your family, if it is bothering you, uh, so then I recommend you to practice walking meditation before you practice breathing meditation. How do you practice walking meditation? Then you have to figure out. You have to find out a place inside your home where you can walk at least 10 steps. 10 steps without any obstacle, right? Without any interference, right? So you should be able to walk 10 steps straight without any obstacle. Right? Then what you have to do is first stand at one corner of that that path. When you are standing, be aware so be aware that you are standing, right? Then when you are moving your leg, right? When you are moving your right leg, be aware that you are moving your right leg forward. Can say right leg, right leg, right leg. And when you are moving your left leg forward, be aware that you are moving your left leg forward. So repeat yourself, left leg, left leg, left leg. Like that. So please keep on walking those 10 steps forward mindful. Whenever you reach the the ending point, when you're about to, when you are stopping, so tell yourself, I'm stopping, right? I'm stopping, I'm stopping. Then you have to walk towards this side. For that, you have to turn your body. When you're turning your body, tell yourself, I'm turning my body, I'm turning my body, I'm turning my body. And then once again, when you are walking forward, so use the very same method, right leg, left leg method. And when you come to this corner, again, when you are stopping, be aware. When you are moving your body, again, be aware. And when you are moving forward, again, please keep on being aware, right? And uh, so if you want to use this method consistently, right? Uh, After 2 3 months of this practice, you can start. You can start the second method of this walking meditation. In when you practice the second method, what you have to do is so in that stage. So you have to omit, right? You have to get rid of the word right leg and left leg. Instead, you only should focus on the movement of your leg. When you are raising your leg, be aware, regardless of whether it's the right leg or the left leg. When you're raising it, be aware. When you're moving it, be aware. When you're keeping it on the floor, be aware. Raising, moving, and then placing. Like that. So just focus on the movement of your leg, but not this is the second method, right? So if you want to do this, you have to practice the first method of walking meditation at least for 2 3 months, right? Okay. Then, well, I guarantee that walking meditation will definitely help you to calm yourself down, and it's a very good supportive meditation technique that you can use before you practice breathing meditation. Uh, then, so loving kindness meditation. We learn the short loving kindness meditation, right? The so you can use that one also as supportive meditation. If you have uh, a so if you have some kind of uneasy feeling about someone, then at that time, first please practice some loving kindness meditation. Right? Then after that, you can start practicing breathing meditation. So loving kindness meditation is can be also used as a supportive meditation practice. Since I described it so during the silent meditation session, I'm not going to go into details. And then another supportive meditation technique is so um, this is related to I mean so imagination. So you can you can look at one Buddha statue, right? Or if you practice so according to your religion, whatever the you can use a statue of your own religious teacher, one of the religious teachers, and then If you should have a good devotion towards that religious teaching, right? Or so if not, you can use a circle. You can make a circle, and you can use that one too. So first you have to calmly observe, right, that particular image or that particular circle, and then closing your eyes, you can try to create try to see the very same picture, right? Very same image inside your mind. Right? Try to see the very same image inside your mind. When you are uh, so time to time, you can open your eyes, and if you don't remember something, uh, you can again observe the parts that you cannot remember, right? This is just like uh, fingerprinting for the iPhone. You know, so iPhone doesn't take your fingerprint at once, right? You have to give it the fingerprint for several times so that it can absorb the whole fingerprint, right? So this is like that. Then, gradually, try to imagine the whole picture. Without closing the eyes. So through your own memory, right? So you should be able to see. You should be able to see. Uh, so when you close your eyes, you should be able to see the colors, right? Uh, you should be able to perfectly see the colors and the shapes. Well, right? Then you can use that technique to concentrate the mind before you start breathing meditation. If you have these techniques should be used if you have a hard time in concentrating on your breath, right? And then another technique is being aware about this experiences around you, right? Closing your eyes, so you can you can keep maintaining your awareness about the things that are happening around you. When sounds arise, you can be aware about them. You can think, I'm hearing a sound, right? When you feel the air, so you can remind yourself, so I'm feeling the air, I'm feeling the air, I'm feeling the air, right? Like that. If you feel a touch, so if you feel if you are experiencing a smell, or if you are experiencing a taste, or if you're experiencing a sound, so let it be anything. Keep on being aware about all those experiences from moment to moment, right? Maintaining the bare mind, right? Maintaining your awareness from moment to moment. You can use that one also. And another one, mindful eating. You can use mindful eating too. So whenever you are eating, uh, so uh, you can do like that. So when you are mixing food, right? First, so when you are taking the plate, you can be aware that right now I'm taking the plate. Right? When you are serving yourself, you have to be aware that you are serving yourself. So whatever things that you serve, accordingly, you can be aware. Right now I'm serving myself rice. Right now I'm serving myself curries. Or right now I'm serving myself salad. Like that. So you can be aware according to the thing that you serve yourself. Right? And then after serving, whenever you are touching the spoons, right? When you are keeping the spoons, you have to be aware, right? And whenever you are carrying your plate towards your table, again, please be aware. When you are keeping the plate on your table, please be aware. And then, so some of you may be using the fork, and some of you may be using, so some of you may use the spoons, some of may use the sticks, right? It doesn't matter. When using them, when you're touching them, you have to be aware. And using them, when you sometimes you might use the bare hand, right? And with them, when you are mixing the food, please be aware that you are mixing the food, right? So, and when you are so moving the food from the plate towards your mouth, please be aware. And when you are placing the food inside your mouth, please be aware. And when you are chewing the food, please be aware. At that moment, you have to think, I'm chewing the food, I'm chewing the food, I'm chewing the food. And when you are swallowing the food, please be aware that you are swallowing the food. And when you are feeling the taste, please be aware that right now I'm feeling the taste. Like that. So through until you finish eating. So until you so watch your plate, right, and finish your eating. So please keep on being aware about the whole process of your eating. This is mindful eating, right? And then another one. Another one is this is the final one. You can use you when we give things to we feel happiness, right? Whenever we donate something, we feel happiness. So please think about this technique is called as Chagan Satyoga, reflection on giving. Reflection on giving. Please think about the moments that you give things. So let it be to the temple, let it be to the homeless people, let it be towards your relatives, let it be towards your wife or husband or children or anybody. Let it be a big thing or a small thing or anything. So think about those donations, and then let your happiness to grow. Right? Think, oh, how wonderful the uh, how wonderful. Uh, so so I was lucky to give. How wonderful that I could give. When I gave this, I gave them. So when you give something to another person, you give actually five things. First one is long life, beauty, mental and physical strength, mental and physical comfort, and wisdom. Right? These are the five things that you give. Because of my giving, people got a longevity. Because of my giving, so they got beauty. Because of my giving, they got mental and physical comfort. Because of my giving, they got mental and physical strength. Because of my giving, they got the ability to generate wisdom. So, uh, I was lucky to give. How wonderful that I could give, right? So thinking like that, so generate happy feelings about the givings that you did in the past. Let it be a small thing or a big thing, it doesn't matter. So just keep on developing happiness about your givings, your donation. And that is the final technique that you can use to concentrate you. Buddha has taught about 40 techniques that we can use to concentrate the mind. But unfortunately, we don't have that much time. And the other thing is, all the techniques you can use, but you have to develop to a certain level to use some of those techniques. Therefore, I just explained 6 techniques that you can use um, as supportive techniques to flourish with. So breathing meditation technique, right? So these one will be supportive for you to calm down and so to settle your unsettled mind, and then later on with that settled mind you will be able to practice breathing meditation effectively and successfully. Right? Then please use these meditation techniques and as supportive techniques, and um, keep on developing the concentration with the main technique breathing. Right. Now we are going to conclude. Everyone, please think together, all of us gathered here. We practice this noble, non-sectarian, pure meditation technique and accumulated a lot of positive. By the power of all this positive energy, please think, may all our troubles be. May all the good things happen in our lives. May we be able to practice ardently, consistently, and patiently, and eradicating all the negativities, developing all the positivities. Finally, may all of us attain real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. With those thoughts, everyone, please join your palms together and consider. Abhimadana senise nichang vada pachayu Chataru dhamma vadanti ayuvanno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevache ato nibbane sampatti iminate samijjito. May all of you be well. May all of you be happy. May all of you be very, very peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good night to everyone. Take rest and see you again in the next video. Right. Good night, Mr. Huan. Right. Can you hear me? Buddhinagi, good night. Right. Davetta, good night. Right. Right. Mr. Huan, can you hear me? Miss Jin, good night. Right. All right, Mrs. Nalini, good night. Mr. Russell, good night. And Mrs. Shanti, good night. And Bishaka, good night. Right. Good night to everyone. Davita, can you hear me? Right. I don't know why that is. All right.
Thank you, Venerable. Good night.
All right.
You are not allowed to unmute.
All right. All right. Okay. Good night, Mrs. Jane.
Good
night,
night,
Davita.
Bhante. Thank you so much for your teaching. I came back late from work today. That's why I wasn't able to attend in person.
Oh,
But
that's
good
really fine,
night.
Mrs. Jane. May all the good happen to you.
Good
Ms.
night.
Nalini, good night.
Bante, I just need one clarification.
Yes.
You told about the walking meditation, right?
Yes.
So while keeping the right leg, we have to say, I'm keeping right leg. So 3 times you said, do we have to say like 3 times? Or?
No, no. Until you move your that leg, please be aware. That's it.
Okay.
Yes. It doesn't matter whether it's 1 time or 2 time or 3 times.
Okay.
So yeah, just keep on being aware. That's it.
Okay. Got it, Bante.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Miss Rita and Mr. Howard, good night. Fine. Mr. Russell, good night.